Yes guys, what's going on? Hashtag Shore here. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and here today, ladies and gentlemen, we have got ourselves quite a special one. We have got the first tournament of the year, first FIFA 22 tournament of the year that's going to be involved in our global series that is basically getting us pro points, etc., some prize money, if you get there to the prize money that is, to then go towards the later events like the playoffs and the World Cup. So this was qualifier number 1. We've got 4 of these qualifiers throughout the year, along with many different events. But yeah, this particular game that we're going to be looking at today is the game, of course, during the qualifier, I matched against Tekkz. Now, obviously, if you don't know Tekkz, where have you been? Never a nice thing to see load up on your screen, but you know what? I thought with how this game went, etc., I thought it'd be a great little video to do to sort of just analyze and go over and watch with you guys and just sort of show you kind of what I was thinking at the time and that type of thing. So I've included quite a few highlights from the game along with a lot of goals, etc. Well, all the goals. And as well, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see like the whole entire qualifier, because this is just going to be the Tekkz game. I wanted to analyze the Tekkz game itself just because quite a lot of things happened that I wanted to speak about, and like decisions made, etc., that type of thing. And obviously a game against Tekkz, who doesn't want to see that, you know, the best player in the world ever. So what I'm going to do in this video is I am going to watch it pretty raw. I'm just going to sort of show you guys all the highlights, and we'll just go over it raw because I feel like that's the best way for me to sort of express how it was going and my feelings towards the game, etc. If you do enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. And yeah, of course we matched Tekkz. Let's get into the gameplay. Quickly before we jump into the video, guys, this was the team that I used for the qualifying, and obviously in the game against Tekkz. We've got ourselves Van der Sar in goal, Cordoba, Hernandez, Marquinhos, and Atal at the back. Just an unbelievable defense. Draxler and Renato Sanchez in midfield. These guys, I literally can't advise them enough, are absolutely unbelievable. And then our front four being Mbappe and Messi on the wings, R9 and Ginola up front in a 4-4-2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the squad. Can we take down Tekkz with it? Let's find out. And into the gameplay we go here, guys. As you can see, Tekkz loading up on the screen with that unbelievable team. Quite similar to mine. The odd little player, a little bit different. But yeah, first FIFA 22 tournament, pro tournament of the year. And let's see how this goes down, ladies and gentlemen. So, God, whenever you match Tekkz, guys, it's literally just like, right, okay, we've got to go for it. But you guys will see last year I did a video, some of you might remember, where I played Tekkz in an England tournament. And that was one of the, that was a big tournament from last year that I played him in, where he narrowly beat me 4-3 in that game. But yeah, I've shown quite a lot of highlights in this, guys, along with, you know, all the goals, etc. And I just kind of want to explain the situation of what's going on and that type of thing. But early doors against Tekkz, you're just trying to settle into the game. I don't really want to get into a situation where you get an early goal conceded against Tekkz. But Mbappe here, I think if that was green, that could have been okay to go in. And obviously one thing that's really important this year is the way that we've had time finishing come back into the game. Greens obviously have not been in the game for like FIFA 20 and FIFA 21. Time finishing was a waste of time. But yeah, we have a bit of a nibble there, which was a very, very poor decision. Messi with the shot. A little bit unlucky, but I've already made the mistake there by diving in and slide tackling when I really thought I was going to get him. But yeah, of course it goes straight back to him, but you can't really complain too much. That was my own fault. But we do a nice little reply here. We get the ball back. Nice ball to the wing to Mbappe. I'm thinking I just need to get it to the striker's feet here as much as I can. And I can see what Tekkz did here. He tried to mark the R9 pass, but I thought, you know what? Let's not be obvious and do the pass into the striker. Let's just keep going with Ginola. And we green it in, ladies and gentlemen, for 1-1. And I'll be honest, this first game was absolutely crazy. There was absolutely loads flying off. And yeah, like I said in the intro, I just want to do this quite raw, guys, and just sort of go over it just scene by scene and see exactly what happened. But yeah, we find a nice driven pass into R9 here, and R9 slots it in there. A little bit lucky to bounce back to Messi there, 100%. But at the same time, you just you gotta take your chances with the luck you get. Do you know what I mean, boys? And looking back at this one, this is one of them, and I tried quite a few of these throughout the video, but I could have passed that into Ginola there. That was a little bit silly from me. But yeah, he has a nice chance here. I get a little bit lucky there for it to not go to R9's feet. Sometimes it just doesn't lock onto the striker, which is a bit strange. But yeah, we find ourselves at 2-1 at halftime, 2-1 up against Tekkz. This, I would reveal what my record was at the time, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see the rest, the whole qualifier of how it all went, because I did play quite a lot of games in this qualifier, which is obviously a good thing. We didn't go 0-3, I'll tell you that. So that is obviously fantastic and wonderful. But yeah, finds a nice through ball through to Mbappe here, and yeah, goes around the keeper. And I was really, really disappointed with this, I can't lie, because as much as he's gone around the keeper and done the good thing there, I feel like Marquinhos should block that shot, right? Most of the time, when you've got a player on the line like that, they do tend to block it, but We're 2-2 now. It's a little bit annoying to concede from kickoff, but I'm thinking to myself, right, what's the best way? We just want to see if we can get a goal straight back. R9, if this is green, or maybe if I shoot near post there, potentially we score. But this was where I was sort of playing the best in the game, guys, to be honest. This is where I was sort of feeling myself the most. I could feel my press was working quite well against him. And from this resulting corner, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, Lionel Messi, hot green into the corner. Hot green? Whatever that is. Finds the back of the net. And yeah, we're 3-2 up now, 65th minute. Wanted to just show sort of pausing it as well, making subs. A lot of the time in these pro games, guys, especially in these really big tournaments, we're always looking to make 3 substitutions every time, which I imagine you guys could think could be quite obvious, but it is so important in pro games. I literally can't stress it enough. Having fresh legs come on is absolutely massive. And another thing really important to point out to you guys is this is a best of 2. So this is going to be 2 games right here. So it's the aggregate score over 2 legs. And we do really, really well to mark the pass there. When someone's in front of the striker there, the best thing to do is just mark the pass. And if they have a shot and it goes in, you just kind of have to take the L for it. Do you know what I mean? Once you're in that position where you've got to decide whether to mark the pass or mark the shot, a lot of the time marking the pass is the way forward. But we find a lovely LBRB through ball to R9 there. And I just thought, just shoot. Just go for it. Normally, sometimes I try and overcomplicate in that type of situation. But sometimes you just got to try and shoot. And we find ourselves at the back of the net. And 4-2 here, I was feeling really confident, guys. And to be honest, to win this game, my mindset was, I need to try and get some more goals in this game, because this is where I was really feeling myself, and this is where I could tell that things were going very well for us at this point of the game. But he does a lovely bit of work here from kickoff. Mbappe green. Very weird how Van der Sar saved that. Like, he literally saved it so convincingly as well, which was obviously very nice. But yeah, this corner glitch, guys, I'm sure you've played against it in champs many a time. It is a nightmare, and I'll be honest, in some of my games, it really messed me up and made me concede some goals. Thankfully, it did not bite me there. But R9, another LBRB through ball, and this is the one, guys, I was so disappointed with, and I've watched it back many times. And when he does that with Van der Sar, yeah, like, I don't even think I timed the ball roll badly. Like, Van der Sar gets none of the ball from when I've watched it back. He literally just touches my legs, and Ginola just doesn't go down. That is a very big part in the game. I think if I get to 5-2 there, and obviously it means I could probably, you know, push on and get one more this game, and even get to like 6-2 or something. I know that's very hypothetical. But yeah, we find ourselves finishing the game at 4-2, guys. So yeah, I could have got the odd goal more there, but I suppose Tekkz could have got one with that Mbappe green, for example. So finishing the first leg, 2 goals up. Not a bad outcome at all, especially when you're playing against Tekkz. Absolutely, just got to take this into the next game. 11 shots to his 6, so 4-2, it was what it was. Decent game. Let's get into the next one and see how the second leg goes, ladies and gentlemen. And into the second leg we go here, boys. And just to not be confused, Tekkz is now in the Liverpool kit and I'm in the white kit now, just so you know. So yeah, because obviously that looks a bit confusing. In the first leg, I was obviously the Liverpool kit. But yeah, this is Tekkz starting from kickoff here with lovely little tackle from Theo Hernandez, who, by the way, fantastic left back. He's dribbling, like, some of his stats are not the greatest, but he makes it up in some areas absolutely fantastically well. And yeah, this Draxler SBC, guys, as well in my team, along with, you know, Renato. Amazing player. I really would advise Draxler. Obviously, I think he has expired now, though, so snooze you lose kind of thing, boys. But yeah, R9 with a nice bit of play here. Lovely bit of dribbling and a green. Oh, and it's just one of them. A few of my finesses in this game, as you guys will see. I try another one here. If this is a little bit higher up, I think it goes in. But I was just trying to get a goal early doors here. Could have done maybe a pass to Mbappe. There's a lot of chances flying off ball in one go here. But yeah, he's got the ball with Messi on the wing here. Whips it to Neymar. And I'll be honest, I did get a little bit lucky here. He hits the bar and I get away. I get away with it there, absolutely. But you can never rest when playing against Tekkz, guys. That's the thing. When you're playing against Tekkz, you have to be on your A game the whole time. If at any point you switch off, and here, for example, I started bringing in keeper, doubted myself for a second, then continued to bring him. And literally that split second of me doubting myself meant that the keeper didn't get that and he ball rolls around the keeper. But Tekkz really did start turning up at this point of the game, guys, I'll be honest. He really started to, like, play a little bit better. He takes the shot early there. You know, if he'd have just taken a touch there, I'm sure he scores. And here, another chance. I got very lucky for it to still be 4-3 at this point. And he was just playing well. Times a really nice through ball here. And this goal was just amazing, to be honest. Like, the composure here, I really thought he was going to end up shooting with Mbappe. I was trying to, you know, bait him into a shot, that type of thing. But that's just amazing play, to be honest. I can't even complain about it too much. So we find ourselves 4-4, coming near to half-time here, guys. And obviously, you know, whenever you lose a 2-goal lead in FIFA, you're just thinking to yourself, right, what's the best way? You just want to score a kickoff straight away. You don't want to get into your own head and think, oh, I've conceded twice, or am I going to concede even more, that type of thing. But anyway, another finesse with R9 here. And this was just a little bit unfortunate. It was just his keeper just kept saving these finesses. I don't even think I necessarily played too badly in this game. I think literally, maybe I wasn't as sharp as the first game, and I do think Tekkz turned up a little bit. But I've watched this one back, and look, watch this, guys. If I pass this first time with Ginola to R9, I think we have a free shot. Literally watching that back is so annoying. And watching Pro FIFA back as a Pro FIFA player is the most frustrating thing ever, because when you see what you could have done with a chance compared to what you actually did when you don't score, it's very, very frustrating. Yeah, the more you know. Cheers, Alex. Brilliant. But he finds a through ball to Mbappe here. We're trying to defend. We're trying to defend. Lovely bit of play from Tekkz, but we do mark it quite well. I knew he was looking for the cutback to R9 there. So, marking the cutback, as I've mentioned a few times in this video, which, by the way, Tekkz is so good at. It's so hard to stop him doing that. Is always very, very important. But yeah, nice bit of play with R9 here. Lovely ball roll scoop. And again, these finesses, like, they just could be going in. Especially when it's green like that. I do kind of expect one or two of these finesses to have flowed in. But unfortunately, we didn't have that on our side at this point of the game. But Kylian running down the wing. Still 4-all. Still all to play for at this point of the game. Mbappe into R9. A try and elastico there. Probably the wrong skill move. But again, it's an easy thing to say in hindsight. But this is one thing that really messed me up, guys. It was a massive, massive mistake that I made here. Tekkz on the edge of the box with De Jong and Sanchez, just looking for that pass into the striker. And I do a silly offside trap, and he does the cutback, finds Neymar there easily, and it's an easy goal for him. And I kind of just give that up a little bit. And it's not even like a lapse of concentration. It's just a misjudgment of where I thought he was going to pass it. I thought he was going to try and get it, wrap it into the striker's feet, which is, you know, always the one thing in Pro FIFA, the #1 golden rule that you have to try and abide by is stop that pass into the striker's feet, because once they get to R9 or Ginola or Mbappe, they can do any skill move, they can shoot on any foot, that type of thing. It always gets very difficult. So we find ourselves 5-4 down now, guys, and I'm thinking, oh God, you know, 4-2 up in this game. Please do not choke this, you know what I mean? Like, you're already winning by 2 goals. So we make a few changes there, and this is just another one, guys. So disappointed with. Ginola, I did the same thing against Tekkz in the England game last year. He's so good with his keeper in that situation. He just did so well to bring him out, but then sort of like hold him back as well, that type of thing. So it's like the chip didn't really feel on, and I thought the ball was going to go around him. It didn't, but at this point, I thought to myself, right, absolute kitchen sink job, guys. You just got to go for it, especially because Tekkz is so good at keeping the ball. That's one of the things that's made him such a clutch player, winning tournaments throughout the years, is the way, his ability to keep the ball, even at 1 goal up in a game. But yeah, we're a little bit lazy there with Ronaldo. I'm trying to find that pass into the striker, but there's just so many players back. And yeah, we really are scuffling here at this point. He does a nice bit of play with Neymar, nice speed boost. And because he's got that fresh player on, Vinicius Jr., he just has the pace to absolutely fly through. And that will make it 6-4 to Tekkz. And we find ourselves a little bit of a mountain to climb here, ladies and gentlemen, which is a massive, massive shame. But we still have chances. We've still got a chance to get back into this. It's 78th minute, obviously, but we've still got a chance to get back into it. I just know we've just got to absolutely try and fly at him as best as possible here. Vinicius Jr. running down the wing, and I'm just trying to find that pass into the striker once again. Ginola trying to work it. We do roulette. It's all flying off the gaff. Lovely little pass into Ginola. Shoots. Saved again. Again, if that's green, guys, I think it potentially goes in. It's one of them ones. But yeah, I don't know if I've rambled a bit in this video, but I kind of wanted to just go over it with my raw emotion. But yeah, at this point in the game, Tekkz kind of just holds the ball around the back a little bit, which it's a bit annoying, but also don't hate the player, hate the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't get angry at someone. It's a little bit annoying, especially passing it back to the keeper like that. But it's got to be done. When you're trying to hold out a lead in a pro game, we all do it. Do you know what I mean? To try and close out the game. So that was a little bit annoying, but it's just annoying to play against because it's so hard to get back. And then he fouls me there, and at the time I just thought, Jesus Christ, he's doing everything. But that's why Tekkz is a winner. That's why he's obviously made it so far so many times. But yeah, R9, we get one more chance to see if we can try and just somehow scrape our way back into it. Green again and saved. And to be honest, guys, my overall sort of summary of this game was I just felt like I just didn't clutch up in some moments. I really think if I'd have grabbed the game a little bit more, I really think I could have won it. And Tekkz did message me after the game and say, like, you got a bit unlucky. Like, if a few of your finesses had gone in the second leg, and I did show quite a few of them there, guys, then, you know, the game could have been completely different. Obviously, the ball rolls around the keeper in the first game and the second game where both don't go around the keeper, especially the first one was really, really disappointing. But yeah, I'm rambling on a bit here, guys. We lose to Tekkz 6-4, unfortunately, in the first tournament of the year, which was very, very disappointing. But I feel like I gave a very good account of myself in that game and thought I played quite well, especially in the first leg. But yeah, like I said, you cannot switch off against Tekkz at any point or he will literally punish you quite quickly. And yeah, 6-4 loss, unfortunate. And funny enough, the first time I ever played Tekkz at a tournament in FIFA 19 in Bucharest, I also lost 6-4. Really interesting and wonderful facts there. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've sort of spoke quite quickly over it, but I sort of want to just give a raw emotion of what was happening throughout the game, etc. And yeah, quite a jam-packed game, pretty decent. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you want to see any more of these videos, along with like, if you want to see the full qualifier, just literally let me know and we'll get that uploaded ASAP. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic day and I'll catch you all on the next one.